Hey, what's up guys? Dan Henry here, and in this video I want to explain to you one of the things that will hold you back from wealth, will hold anybody back from wealth for your entire life if you can't get over this, okay? And that is being offended by wealth, all right? People that are offended by wealth will never be wealthy. It is like a universal freaking law, all right? If you are offended by wealth, if you see people with nice things, nice cars, nice homes, and you feel offended, it's very, very unlikely that you will be wealthy. There's usually two types of people that react to wealth. The type of person that gets offended and the type of person that gets inspired, all right? It's usually one of those two things. Now me, when I was growing up and when I was in my early 20s, if I met someone that was wealthy, I instantly got inspired and I wanted to ask that person questions. I wanted to figure out how they got wealthy because I wanted to be wealthy too. Don't pretend like you don't want to be wealthy. Everybody wants to be wealthy, right? It doesn't matter what you want to be wealthy for. Maybe you want a nice house. Maybe you want a Rolex. Maybe you want a nice car, or maybe you want to go on vacation. Maybe you want to save the spotted owl. Maybe you want to pay for a family member's operation that they can't afford. Whatever it is, those things take money. Now, money is not evil, all right? It's a tool for exchange, right? If you're hungry, you go to the grocery store and you give them money, they give you food. It's a simple tool for exchange. Money will not make you happy, but it sure will solve a ton of problems that make you unhappy, all right? The fact is we live in this world, and in this world, to do things, you need money, okay? I'll give you a perfect example. I have a condition with my pancreas that causes me to have to take very, very, very expensive pills to digest food. And I have to take them with every meal. Those pills are extraordinarily expensive, okay? And I know a lot of people that have that condition that can't get those pills because it's literally like $3 grand for a bottle, okay? But I'm able to afford that because I built a profitable business, because I was not offended by wealth growing up, okay? I was not offended by it. I was inspired by it. And so eventually I was able to learn what I needed to learn to build the business that I have now and the life that I have now. So if you find yourself looking at people that are wealthy and saying, oh, that guy's probably a scam, or this, that, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter if that person's a scam or not, or if they're faking it. It's your reaction that matters. It's how you react. And if you find yourself reacting negatively, then that says way more about you than it does about that person. It says a lot about how you perceive wealth, okay? If you think someone's a scam, then you should be looking into them because you want to know whether or not you should take their advice seriously, not because you're angry. Okay, there should be no anger, because you will never achieve anything if you're angry at the thing you want to achieve. You want to be wealthy, right? I mean, let me know, do you want to be wealthy? But you get mad when you see somebody that's wealthy because they're wealthy and you're not, which means you want to be wealthy. It makes no sense. You can't be angry at the thing that you want to achieve, because you will never do the things that will require you to achieve it. The old saying, you are the sum of your closest 5 friends. You are who you hang out with, right? If you're always offended by wealth, that means you're never gonna hang out with wealthy people because you hate them, which means you're never gonna be wealthy because you're never gonna hang out with good people that are smart, that make money. You're gonna hang out with losers that are broke because they make you feel okay. See, that's the thing. If you hang out with people that are broke and you're broke, you feel like you fit in, you're okay. You don't feel like you're below. You don't feel like the skinny guy at the gym when everybody else is buff, okay? That's why they make gyms where in shape people don't go to. Okay, they make gyms specifically for out of shape people so they don't hurt their feelings. It's the same thing with wealth. You literally will hang out with broke people so you don't feel bad, because if you hang out with successful people, you will feel like the lowest on the totem pole. And you know what? That's awesome, because that's what I did. I hung out with people that were better than me, that were smarter than me, that made more money than me, and I was the lowest on the totem pole. But because I hung out with them, it elevated me naturally to work my way up the totem pole to where now I'm on the same level as them. I go to masterminds and hang out with people that are at 7, 8, and even 9 figures, okay? I have a beer with these people. I have lunch with these people. I mean, that would have never happened before if I just always hung out with broke people. You have to elevate, okay? I'm not saying dump all your broke friends. I'm saying get new friends. I'm saying surround yourself with people that are doing what you want to do. Hire a coach. Get help. You know, read books even. If you can't do any of that, read books from successful people. Don't read books from a broke person. Read books from, you know, people that have built million and billion dollar businesses. There's a ton of books out there. Sam Wall, Made in America, built the Walmart Corporation. Great book, okay? You can read that book. There's all kinds of knowledge out there that you can do to elevate yourself. So instead of freaking smoking a bowl and watching, you know, MTV Cribs or whatever it is they play on that channel now, freaking read a book, okay? You know, go to places, hang out, get to know people that are doing better things than you. Because if you stop being offended by wealth, you can achieve it, and then you can do the things you want. See, don't mistake wealth with what people choose to do with their wealth, okay? If someone decides to spend all their money on blow and hookers, well, that's their prerogative. But the passion and the hard work it took to get to that level is the same as somebody who would spend it on saving the spotted owl, okay? Unless they did something illegal, which is a totally different concept, totally different conversation. Don't do anything illegal. Don't be Tony Montana or something. But other than that, hard work and dedication, that's what you have to have, and you cannot be offended by it. You cannot be offended by the wealth, okay? Or you will never be wealthy, all right? So today, what I want you to do is I want you to make a pact with yourself. I want you to say, hey, maybe I'm offended by wealth. Maybe I get angry, but I need to stop that. It's a bad habit. I need to look at people that have achieved things that I want to achieve, and I need to think, how did they do that? Not, they're a scam, or whatever's your, get angry. Release yourself from that anger and start trying to feel inspired, okay? Try to say to yourself, what would my life be like if I had what that person had? And then try to figure out how to do it, all right? Hope this helps. You guys have a great week. Dan Henry out.